What's up, everyone? Here to do Hunter x Hunter episode 101, and this week's episode was fairly simple. It did feel a little stretched out, especially towards the middle with the whole like dart thing. And Togashi, I have to say though, he's super creative with these abilities because honestly, like that was such a weird ability. Like I'm not gonna lie, I cannot tell you which category of nin they're using. Like I'm not really sure. So if you guys know, let me know, please. But yeah, it was definitely interesting. But I'm not gonna lie, like I wasn't too fond of the power. Like I didn't really think it was that cool. I actually thought it was a little overpowered. But obviously, like Kill isn't like a top tier skilled nin user, so I figured like other nin users could probably figure it out like a lot easier with like because of experience and things such as that. But I don't know, it wasn't the greatest episode, but I mean it was okay. It was just normal. I just felt that it was a little stretched out at times. But I guess I'll let you guys know what I thought about the whole episode. So the episode starts off with Kiwa against this octopus called Ilkago and or Akago, and I thought that like at the beginning when they were like saying his name, I was like, what is the point in them telling us his name? Like he's clearly gonna get like foddered with a quick second just because like obviously Kill was like a lot more advanced than him, and in the beginning he like tries to run away and Kill just gets there really quick and he's like, hey, and I thought that was funny. But he tells him that he'll drop him in the water because his buddies go crazy over blood that are in the water and they will eat him immediately. And he tells him he'll give him 10 seconds. And I just love how Killa, like, he's so, like, assertive, especially when it comes to killing, like as we've been told multiple times, like, no hesitation. But, he tells him that, or the octopus kind of tells him his little story that he always wanted to be a squid because octopuses are ugly and weird looking. And he says that he won't tell on his comrade because he told him he would spare his life. And actually, while he's down, or while Kid was holding him, he's talking to Flutter, which is the bug that's flying over, who's like controlling the smaller soldier ants. And he says that he won't tell on his comrade. And Ilkago actually lets himself go and he plans on dying, but Kill ends up saving him and saying that he thought he was cool and maybe they could be friends in another life, which I thought was interesting, and that definitely shows like development in Kill's character because we all know like even though he can be like super cold hearted, I like how like since he's been with Gon, like he is somewhat different. So it's just very interesting to see like how the characters change in this series because as we can see, around like the midpoint in the episode, we go over to Gon and he's with the chameleon ant, and I just thought it was so like different for Gon to just be like, well, yeah, that will make it easier for me if you're lying to me because like I can destroy you, and that is just we all know how Gon is, and that doesn't even sound like him. But I just like that like he's in this mode where like he is not playing games, but after that, we get introduced to the Ortho siblings, and it's just a brother and sister. And one of them creates a part of the ability, and the other one uses the darts. And pretty much, the darts materialize in the target once they get a tag stuck to them. And like some fish attacks them, and Killa says he likes these type of fish because like or not fish he likes these type of people or things because he doesn't mind killing them, and it was just a distraction to like tag him or something. And after that, like I said, Killa is like they're materializing just in him and they're hitting him at certain points, and once like the last one goes up, it's right in Killa's forehead. And I thought it was really interesting like how Killa figured out how to do it. Like as soon as it registered in his nin, he put his hand there and he just grabbed it immediately. But I have to say though, if because I know a lot of people who subscribe to me are like Hunter x Hunter fans, so let me know if you're like in the mind like a little bit of more description of his power, because I was thinking that when they said materialize in him, I figured that like they literally appear in his head, or do they like have to travel a very very short distance? Like when I was thinking maybe like when it immediately when the tip touches, so like it doesn't really do any damage. But yeah, I really was a little confused about that, but I guess like I said, he registered his nin for so his left hand would grab it immediately as soon as it materialized, and he just played dead, and they like call Flutter down, and they're all happy and stuff, but oh my gosh, Kawa with no hesitation heads off, and they were so confused. They were like, "Well, how did you know?" And as I said before, he like did the whole thing with his nin with registering it, but he also knows darts. That's how he was able to count down from 501, and he knew that. He was like, "Well, how would you know that? Like, I could just be a dart player." He was like, "Well, you were skilled, so like that's what told me." And after that, Kill he's like walks away, and he's like losing too much blood, and he's about to die. And I just thought it was interesting. And as I said, like I guess he is of some importance in Chicago, and I actually ended up seeing him in the ending. I really didn't notice that was him, but he ends up saving Kill and says he's gonna go trader. And yeah, it was a definitely interesting development with that. But besides that, I just feel like the whole dart thing was a little drawn out. Like it wasn't horrible, but as I said before, I'm not a big fan of the powers of the Ortho siblings. But I don't know, decent episode, not the greatest, but it wasn't like horrible or anything. So it wasn't that bad. But anyways, that's all I have, and thanks.